All right, y'all. It's your boy DJ Twin Beats, man. I'm back with another trade breakdown. It is Tuesday, May 13th. I did not take this trade today. I just passed a 50K account. I just was taking the day off to just chill, get spiritually grounded, connect with God, disconnect from the charts. But I am locked in as far as it comes to just being on my shit and being disciplined with these trade breakdowns and stuff. So we're gonna hop straight into it. All right. So going straight into the day, I'll just go to my 1 hour chart and I want to analyze what's going on. Where am I finding different key levels at? So I noticed that we have a bullish fair value gap right here that didn't get filled all the way through. We had one down here, but I didn't mark it up because I just wanted to use this one. We see price held at this level, and we had a level of resistance right here. At 8 o'clock, price got a strong closure above that. So I definitely was bullish going into the day. All right. If I go down to my 15-minute chart from there, I'm sorry. One thing I also noticed was that even though it was all the way to the left, we did have a bearish fair value gap as another recent like liquidity pool or just key level or PD array for us to use to see where we want to go in the market. So we just had this bearish fair value gap, we had this bullish fair value gap, and then we had this level of resistance along with this level of support at that fair value gap right there. All right, and that's how that wound up looking. That's how that candle wound up looking. So at 9, but I'll go back real quick. Go to the replay. All right, so let's go to 9:30. All right, y'all know these are my key levels on the hourly time frame. This is going to be London's low right here. We mark up London's low. This is going to be London's high right here. We mark up London's high. And there was no news today, so I was in the mindset of, all right, I want to take a trade as early as possible in the macro as I can that goes along with all my confluences. And I wanted to, if I didn't trade, but if I were trading, I would want to be aggressive today because I know there's no news until 11 o'clock. I'm done trading around 10:20. So, you know, but let's get into the trade. So at 9:30, this is our opening move. At 9:30, what I'm noticing is that we got a closure above London's high, and right here we got a fair value gap. All right, there's 3 things that I'm looking for when I'm trying to get into a trade: a run or sweep on liquidity, market structure shift or break of structure, a valid break and recess of the key level or fair value gap, and manipulation or displacement. Right, so right here at 9:30, I'm noticing that we got a strong manipulation, strong bullish rejection with coming off of this level of resistance that turned into support, and now we're getting bullish momentum off of that. So right here at the opening of the macro, I'm immediately in a bullish mindset because we got a strong closure above London's high, and we got this bullish wick bouncing off of this level of support. So right here we got this bullish fair value gap, and I would want to be using that as a reference point to try to get into the market. We already got our break of structure right here, right? When London came above, we got a liquidity run right here at London's high, right? So this is going to be our liquidity run on London. So we got a liquidity run already, and then we got a market structure shift, right? All we need now is manipulation or displacement and a valid break and recess of the key level of fair value gap, right? So right here, this is like the top of the 1 minute fair value gap on the 3 minute right here. But if we go down to the 1 minute chart, we notice that this is a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap right here on the 1 minute chart. Now, I don't want to sit and watch the 1 minute chart anymore because it does make my anxiety bad. But being that we're on a 3 minute chart, I'm seeing that we got a fair value gap that's right here, and price isn't quite tapping into that 3 minute fair value gap, but it's right close to this range. So that's when I decide to scale down to the 1 minute and decide, all right, is there any levels here that I can use as support to support a 3 minute entry, right? So we get this wick, a bullish wick at 9:46 at this bullish fair value gap on a 1 minute chart, and I'm like, all right, bet that can be a good entry. And even if it wasn't an entry, it could just be good confluence for me that, all right, I may not be able to get in right here at this fair value gap, but this is still an appropriate entry at this break of candle because I am getting a tap into a 1 minute fair value gap. So with all that being said, I got my break and recess of a bullish fair value gap right here with these wicks. So I want to see something break above this candle and above these highs to confirm that I'm going bullish, excuse me. What do we get? we get displacement. So that's my confirmation to enter. We got our bullish fair value gap break and retest right here. We got our bullish displacement candle right here. We got our displacement right there. We got our liquidity run on London's highs. We got our market structure, well, our break construction to the upside. And from here, you could have even entered off of this 3-minute candle. My entry was right here off that play action, of course, but you could have entered off of this 3-minute candle and still got all your points, right? What does price wind up doing? Price goes crazy. Price goes absolutely bonkers, like fucking bananas. And I'm really sick tight. I'm sick tight about the fact that I didn't capitalize off of this trade. But this is one of them days where I'm really working on, like, all right, this just will come with the game. Discipline. You're not gonna catch every play. You're not gonna catch every jug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some days you're not gonna get paid, and it may be beautiful setups, and that's okay. So this was pretty much my setup for today. Just run through it real quick one more time, just so it all makes sense. All right, what time is this? This is 9:36. All right, before 9:45 starts, we get a strong closure above London's highs. So we already got a liquidity run right there, right? We're coming back and testing a 1-minute fair value gap at this level, which is signifying that prices wanting to get bullish, right? We got a liquidity sweep, our market structure, our break construction to the upside, a fair value gap, break and retest, and then we got our displacement right here. Our entry could be above these highs or above their 3-minute candle, and boom. And if you missed that entry, you could have even gotten in at this entry right here. It's kind of late in the macro. It's 10:09. But once we saw that price created this fair value gap down here, and it didn't want to seek and go back below and grab that. And once we see we got strong displacement to the upside after this bearish candle, along with the strong bullish momentum and a strong bullish trend that we have, you could have gotten in right here at this play action. And 90 points would have kind of been, it would have been dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, seeking 90 points in this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. But you know, if you're a dog like that, you can see through it. It wouldn't have been the smartest thing to do, to be honest. But that could have been another entry. So all in all, this was just a trade breakdown of today. I hope I made sense. I hope you guys are grasping knowledge and just understanding the algorithm of the market. And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one.